my binoculars. I feel almost naked without them. Hey, that actually does pretty good though. Hey, try fake binoculars sometime. It actually seems to do okay. Probably not very good in a low light situation though. Oh well. I have to rely on the skills of my forefathers.
Well, without having my binoculars, I just kind of had to field judge this guy with my eyes and tried looking through my scope a little bit and seeing what he looked like. Had a lot of width on him, but his G3s were only about 1.5 to 2 inches, so I decided to pass him up. I hadn't looked at my trail cams at that particular time, so I was hoping against hope that one of my big bucks had drifted back in. I was hoping this wasn't a mistake though. He stayed out feeding until it got dark, and I stayed in the stand an extra 30 minutes just to make sure he had cleared the area. But this is the only deer I saw on Friday night.
Hello?
Hey, it's Granddaddy. What you doing?
I was playing Hunting Simulator.
Oh, so you're practicing up for your hunting?
Yes?
Okay, well good, because I've got a hunting question for you.
What is it?
Grandmama wouldn't tell me if she had a premonition of where I need to go hunting and what stand I need to get in. And the last time I asked you, and you told me where to go hunt, I killed an 8-pointer. So I'm kind of getting down to the end of the season, so I thought I would check with you and see if you knew which stand I should go hunt. And it's either the conduit stand or the boat seat.
Well, which one's more comfortable?
Out of the two, I would say that the boat seat is more comfortable.
Then you're going to the boat seat.
All right. Oh, so you're caring about Granddaddy's comfort. That's why you're such a good grandson. All right. I'll let you get back to your hunting simulator, and I'm going to take your advice, because I was actually going to go to the conduit stand. I'm going to take your advice, and I am going to go to the boat seat and see what happens, all right?
All right.
Okay, now don't stay up too late.
I won't.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Now I know why my grandson wanted me comfortable. I saw one deer right at daybreak for 2 seconds. This hunt was for the birds. All right, Jacob told me to go to the boat seat instead of the conduit stand this morning. I was kind of thinking the conduit. He said, which stand would you be most comfortable in? I said, the boat seat. He said, go there. Well, I saw one deer right at daybreak zip across my food plot. That's all I saw the whole morning. I'm thinking, well, that didn't work out too good. I pulled the trail cam over the conduit stand, and one little small spike over there, so it wouldn't matter which stand I went to. I think that's why he wanted me to be comfortable. But there is supposedly a rainstorm that's supposed to come in overnight, so I'm going to go back over to the boat seat because it has a roof on it and the conduit does not, just in case the rain comes early. And I passed up an 8-pointer last night that I thought might have been a little too small on the tine length, but he was really, really wide. So I pulled the trail cams, and I've got a couple of deer that are kind of like that. And I think that deer, I might have misjudged him. I might have should have taken that shot, because I've got 3 deer that are all about like that. And this is getting pretty close to the end of my season. I don't know what the odds are that they come back out 2 nights in a row. Fingers are crossed that lightning strikes twice, because if he comes back out tonight, he's in trouble. I was sitting here in the deer stand today, and I saw 1 deer this morning after seeing 16 the previous Sunday. And Jacob told me I needed to go to the conduit and make myself comfortable. And so I've been looking out the window, and I looked out there and I saw that. I thought I just saw antlers off to the side. I could see with my bare eyes. And I noticed that when I put the gun down, I'd had a little bit of dirt in the tip of the barrel, so I unloaded my gun to make sure I had all that cleaned out. And apparently when I shoved the shell back in there, I didn't get it all the way in. I was trying to be too quiet. So I dropped back down inside my box here and got reloaded, and he moved across the other side of the food plot there, and I was trying to handhold and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I wish I'd had a camera inside the box here, because it was a bit of a fiasco going on. But luckily he was down there eating in the oats, and stayed there long enough. Dropped where I shot, so there won't be any tracking job on that one. And that's my last tag, so I might as well go ahead and call it a hunt and go down there and check him out. All right, last time I think I said there was a hunter out in Oklahoma that shot a deer and it got up and it did him in. It wasn't completely dead. Actually, I think that was Arkansas. But still, always make sure the dude ain't gonna get back up on you. Always gotta poke him from behind. If he gets up, he's probably gonna go straight forward. But all right, let me get set up and we'll take a look at him. All right, it's the last day of November 2019, and it's Thanksgiving weekend, and it's Saturday evening, but I'm headed back to the house tonight, so it was going to be my pretty much my last hunt down here at Moonshadow Lodge this year, unless I could sneak something in around the Christmas holidays. But I've got a family camping trip, a 3-day camping trip and Christmas party next weekend, and we get into the Christmas season, so I've got 3 bucks, all relatively the same size on this piece of property. So I told myself tonight, whichever one of the 3 step out is the one I'm taking, and he was the lucky recipient. But my grandson, I'd had some pictures over by the conduit stand, and my grandson told me, he says, "Well, you need to be comfortable, Granddaddy. Go to the boat seat." And so this is the second time that my grandson has told me where to go that I've taken an 8-pointer. So he's my good luck charm, so I got to teach him how to hunt so he can tell me where to go when I get older. But anyway, I know I've got a couple more of these running around here that I will save for future stock. And I'm gonna go get him to the cooler, and I gotta go start getting the camper ready for the Christmas camp out. So I'm glad he came out when he did. All right, we'll get him loaded up into the processor, and then I can sleep in tomorrow morning. Thank you, Jacob, for giving Granddaddy a good morning's sleep. Since the coyotes are howling over there, I got a dead deer. I'm out here by myself in the middle of a food plot at night with coyote howling right over there. So I'm not going to say anything about my wife bringing coffee, and I'm not going to let you watch me drive off. I'm going to call this a video right now. I'm getting out of here. Woo.